They are 18 men from different worlds.
I am a stock trader.
I am a meteorologist.
I am a flooring contractor.
But they share a passion, an obsession, a dream.
Competing on American Ninja Warrior has been a goal my entire life.
It's become more than just a hobby. It's really now like a way of life.
I literally put everything I have into this.
A lot of people think I'm crazy for going all in, but I'm here to get to the top of Mount Midoriyama.
This is the real deal. This is what we trained months and months for.
This is such a major test of ability, and it'd be absolutely rad to be the first person to say that I did it.
Their journey still incomplete. Their fate in their hands.
These people are all here to see you, what you have to offer, and I want to offer them something great.
We could be
Mount Midoriyama will be conquered, for sure.
There's an opportunity to make history.
This is it. An entire year of training and hundreds of qualifying runs, and it's all led to this moment. This is the final night of American Ninja Warrior, where 18 athletes will try to do what's never been done before. Conquer the world's toughest obstacle course and take home $500,000. Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Iseman, alongside former NFL defensive end Akbar Gbaja-Biamila. And tonight, we could see history. Before the night is through, someone could be standing atop Stage 4 as the very first American Ninja Warrior.
But from the thousands who started this journey months ago, only 18 are still standing. These are the only athletes who survived Stage 1 at Mount Midoriyama. Any of them can win this, but keep an eye on Brian Arnold. He's gone further than anyone in this competition.
Brian Arnold is the new gold standard for Americans at Mount Midoriyama.
There's also his training partner, Isaac Caldiero. He's one of the top rock climbers in the country. And don't forget the weatherman, Joe Borowski. He's been dominant all season.
And the dice uneven, he goes for the dismount, and he made it! And remember, we'll start on Stage 2. Those who finish will advance to take on Stage 3. And if anyone can survive, they'll attempt to climb Stage 4 for the first time ever. For more on what these competitors will face, let's go down to Jenn Brown.
Thanks, guys. Well, Stage 2 is fearsome with fire blazing in every direction. Now, the course features 6 brutal obstacles. They'll have just 2 minutes and 5 seconds to finish. That's the same time as Stage 1, but this is a much more difficult course. It all starts with the new addition this year, Rope Jungle. Competitors must swing through a series of ropes, both fixed and gliding, hanging above the water. The double salmon ladder starts the same as the one seen in city finals, but once you reach the 5th rung, you must swing across to another ladder and continue the ascent. Next up, it's the unstable bridge, which requires incredible grip and upper body strength as competitors traverse 2 boards suspended from above. From there, it's on to the second new obstacle on this stage, the butterfly wall. Leap from the platform, grab onto a giant rotating wall, time your leap to a hanging rope, and climb to the next obstacle. The metal spin requires exceptional forearm and grip strength. Competitors must grab one of the 4 hanging metal chains, spin around, and stick the landing on the other side. If there's still time on the clock, they'll continue to the wall lift. Lift and duck under 3 walls of increasing weight at 66, 88, and 110 pounds. And do it all in under 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and they are moving on to the rarefied air of Stage 3.
The order for tonight is based on their time from Stage 1. Slower finishers will run first. That means Brian Arnold, one of the favorites, will go second. Then we'll continue in order up to the fastest from Stage 1, Elliott Hall. Well, kicking off stage 2 here for season 6 of American Ninja Warrior. He's a 27-year-old gym owner out of Miami, Florida. It's Jared J.J. Woods, and he went a long way to get ready for Mount Midoriyama.
I had the opportunity to take a trip to Peru. And their elevation was a killer. Training-wise, I acclimated after a few days. I was climbing, I was running around training, talking to the local people, and they were calling me Chasqui. One of the tour guys there said that's what they used to call the Inca forerunners, the ones that ran across the empire and climbed, and they delivered all these messages the fastest, the quickest. They were known as the Chasqui. So after that, I took a little pride in that name.
JJ's fired up.
Let's go, JJ!
He's got his training partners here, Joseph Rosello and Flip Rodriguez. If you remember, JJ had less than 0.3 of a second on the clock when he finished stage 1. And as the slowest, he goes first. Doesn't get to watch anyone else on the course.
And with this new obstacle first, that's a huge disadvantage.
And here we go with stage 2. This first obstacle has 10 ropes. You have to decide which ones to grab. Some of the ropes release and drop towards the water. Others will slide, and if you don't figure out a path, you can get hung up for a while.
And hanging on to these ropes will really wear down your forearms. You want to get through this quickly.
He has the unenviable task of being the guinea pig. So the other ninjas are going to learn from him. You can see it descending.
Oh, you gotta move quickly. The minute something starts to react and move, you gotta go.
Now keep in mind, the first obstacle on stage 2, usually the pipe slider, something along those lines. This is taking up a lot more time.
JJ's figuring it out right now.
But he gets through it, and that is truly impressive. The first man to face rope jungle, and he figures it out.
Yeah, but now he's got some very tired arms and has to face the double salmon ladder.
He's down to just 1:10 left. And the bar already uneven, and JJ Woods out on the double salmon ladder. Well, it's always tough being first.
That gassed him out.
Yeah.
It's tough.
JJ spent far too much time navigating the rope jungle, and by the time he attempted the double salmon ladder, he had nothing left in the tank.
I slipped on the back and popped out.
Our second athlete is the biggest favorite in this entire competition. He is the man. It's Brian Arnold. Last year, he came closer to winning this competition than anyone ever has. And this year, he stepped up his training, working with the group who dubbed themselves the Wolfpack.
Isaac Coliero, Noah Kaufman, Ian Dory, all of us trained together.
Good form now, good form.
Yes! Come on, Brian. This is it. Yes!
We're such good, close friends.
I guess you could call it a ninja bromance. We're more just like a ninja, like a little pack, you know what I mean? Like a wolf pack.
Look at that, having fun with it too.
Each time we train, we're like, we got this, we're gonna do it.
We want all of us at the top of that rope. But Brian's the only one who's got the experience. He's the favorite for sure.
He just jumped over the first ball!
Are you kidding me?
This year, I'm better prepared than I've ever been. I don't have anything to prove to anybody else. I just have something to prove to myself. I don't want to just beat the third stage. I want to get to the top of Mount Midoriyama. If I don't make it to the top of Mount Midoriyama, the year was failure.
There's Brian's family, including his girlfriend, Shonda. Well, she's invested in this as well. Brian quit his job to train full-time, so she's had to be the main breadwinner at home. There's a look at the Wolfpack. All of them will be running on stage 2 tonight. Brian Arnold's running second because he intentionally waited to hit the buzzer at the end of stage 1, giving him the second slowest time. Said he did it so he could run early tonight. I'm wondering now, being the second here to face rope jungle, if Brian's questioning that strategy.
Yeah, absolutely. Rope jungle is a brand new obstacle, and by intentionally getting a slower time, has Brian Arnold left himself enough time to study this obstacle? He only got to watch J.J. Woods.
He's already burned 20 seconds on this obstacle.
Breathe, Brian.
The clock is ticking, Akbar.
Well, and this is an area where Brian Arnold wanted to move through the rope jungle as expeditiously as possible, but you can't because each rope reacts differently, and you need to plan your path before you mount it.
Finally through, but uses a lot of time and upper body strength.
Now it's on to the double salmon ladder. He's got to go up 4 rungs, each 11 inches apart, and then make a 4-foot leap to that second ladder.
Oh, boy. Very comfortable, but I got to say, he needs some urgency here. Right up, skips a run.
Yeah, you've got to move. Uh-oh. See, that fatigue is starting to set in.
I think the ropes really hurt him. He doesn't look comfortable here at all. Now on to the unstable bridge.
Matt, this is so wicked. There is no break in between.
Well, you can see that first bridge suspended on all four corners. The second one only in the middle. It will rotate. Now watch the transition here. Has to clear a 2-foot gap. Oh! Unbelievable! Brian Arnold misses on the transition to the unstable bridge, and the man who has made it farther at Mount Midoriyama than any other goes out on stage 2.
Look, he spent a good 40 seconds on the rope jungle, so when he gets to the unstable bridge, he's gassed. He makes the transition, but can't hang on because his arms are dead.
I think he's really got to be wondering about his strategy. He intentionally waited to hit the buzzer, so he goes second. Obviously, didn't work out well for him right now. Let's go to Jen, who's standing by with Brian.
What happened there on the unstable bridge?
I just got, I messed the sequence up on the ropes, and I just got a little pumped out, and not happy. I'm not happy. I want to win. I trained so hard, I want to win.
And not to look back to stage 1, but you were playing to the crowd there at the end before you hit the buzzer, which did affect the time and where you were seated. Do you regret that a little bit now?
Yeah, I do. I wish I pushed a little sooner, because then I could have seen maybe a few other competitors go. I thought I just wanted to run soon, so I'd had more time to rest for the third stage, because I really wanted to do the third stage.
We appreciate you running, and you are an inspiration, everybody. We love. It's just sorry to see you go out like this. All right.
I am too.
Thanks, Brian. All right. A little disappointed down here, Matt. Back up to you.
Just disbelief right now. This is like the #1 seed getting knocked out in March Madness. Brian Arnold was the favorite. He'd gone farther than anyone. Now he's out on just the third obstacle.
Yeah, and this is a wake-up call to every other competitor. Stage 2 with these new obstacles is going to be brutal tonight.
The crowd, the competitors, everyone is in shock. We're going to take a break and be right back with more of the finals of American Ninja Warrior. In St. Louis qualifying, he set the bar. In the finals, he broke it. Oh, unbelievable! He broke the rumbling dice. Tonight, he's primed for his shot at greatness. Right now, he's with Jenn Brown.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Joe Morosky, the weatherman. Last year, you were able to fly under the radar your rookie season. You did well. You made it to stage 3. So are you feeling that added pressure now that you're back to make it back there?
Yeah, definitely. With the expectations, that I made it to stage 3 last year, definitely a little more difficult, but hopefully I can get there.
Well, before looking ahead, you do have stage 2 tonight. Some new obstacles. Is there anything that's concerning to you?
Yeah, the rope jungle looks a little dangerous. There's definitely some added surprises there, but hopefully I can get through that, and you'll see me at the buzzer.
All right. Well, I look forward to interviewing you at the buzzer. Good luck
Yes.
tonight. All right,
Thanks.
guys, back to you.
Thanks, Jen. Well, our third athlete to try stage 2 is Yen Chen. He's an advertising executive and former piano prodigy. He's being cheered on by his brother, Matt, with whom he shares a special bond.
I have a twin brother, and his name is Matt. His name used to be Fan. Fan means square in Chinese. My name is Yan, which means circle in Chinese. And together, it's a sign of prosperity. Our Chinese coins have a circle and a square hole in the middle. When we were growing up, we were pretty much best friends, all the way up until start of high school. He had his own group of friends, I had my own group of friends, and we just kind of drifted apart. A few years ago, we kind of reconnected. We had more common interests, I got him into rock climbing, and we talk about rock climbing a lot nowadays. And, soon, who knows? One day, he might be competing on Ninja Warrior as well.
And Matt holding up a picture of his twin brother alongside Yen's fiancée, Jeannie. The child piano prodigy, hoping he can play some beautiful music here on Rope Jungle. Jen taking a big run, gets a good push.
Matt, you got to keep moving here. Waste no time making that transition.
Missed that reach, though.
Well, stage 1 was so tough that only 18 people made it through. This is stage 2. It's even tougher. Every obstacle is a killer.
Yen seems to have figured it out now, though. And he does it, and that's as good as we've seen anyone get through the rope jungle.
Yen Chen proving how valuable it is to study the runners before you.
Now the double salmon ladder. Last year in the Venice finals, went out on the salmon ladder, has trained it relentlessly. See if he can make this transition here.
That's a big boy move right there by Yen Chen.
And he jumped up a rung on that transition. His arms are extended and the clock is ticking.
That's it, make that transition.
Time always a factor on stage 2, but I think with rope jungle being so difficult as the first obstacle, we're gonna see a lot of people cutting it close.
Yeah, the unstable bridge so hard. You've got to keep your core engaged when you make this transition and go.
You have to hit both hands evenly. Obviously, that board will spin.
Visualize yourself getting and making that contact. That's it, Yen Chen.
Yen Chen now sidling along on that second board. It looks like he's looking for the dismount here. Oh, cuts it close.
Wow.
Wow. Yen Chen flirting with disaster.
Now another new obstacle, the butterfly wall. That's an 8-foot jump.
Oh! Yen Chen the first to attempt the butterfly wall, but unable to solve it.
Remember, there's no mini tram for this. You just got to run and jump 8 feet to the wall. Yen Chen, being only 5'6", just didn't have enough hops.
It's too far, too high. Couldn't quite reach it.
Well, we're seeing how difficult the obstacles are just to navigate, and we haven't even had anyone factor in the time. Only 2 minutes, 5 seconds. I think stage 2 is going to be incredibly difficult tonight. See if the man starting blocks can figure it out. He's the second member of the Denver Wolfpack. It's 39-year-old Noah Kaufman, the ER doctor from Fort Collins, Colorado. Noah just started ninja competition last season, and he loves it. But his wife wasn't so easy to win over.
Come on, come on. Yes, yes, come on. My wife has been against Ninja Warrior from day one.
I don't do ninja stuff.
Nice. She calls it ego serving, silly, midlife crisis. And, you know, I mean, to some degree, I agree with her.
Oh!
And look, he's still. Oh, come on, Kaufman!
Look at this.
He's pretty much addicted and obsessed about it. It's all about American Ninja. It's all about American Ninja.
But then there's all these amazing components to it. Health and dedication and determination. It's such an amazing lesson for our boy to see how hard we train. Come on, come on.
Done.
Smay sees the lessons I'm teaching him, and she's come around. It makes me feel great. You got this.
Warp wall neck.
And of course, Sime is here tonight with their son on her shoulders.
Come on, Noah, you got it.
Also watching the remaining members of the Wolfpack, and they'll run a little bit later. And a great opening push by Kaufman.
You can tell Noah has been doing his homework. At least it looks like he has a blueprint for how to get through this.
Getting a little uneven, but gets that final rope. Kaufman in good position, eyeing the landing platform. And slowly but steadily completes it. Well, again, though, still not an ideal run through that rope jungle. He left seconds on that first obstacle.
Yeah, he looks a little out of breath already. I'm surprised.
This is the obstacle he went out on last year. And uneven.
He is having to work very hard to get through the salmon ladder.
And he also skips a rung while making that transition. Again, last year said he competed, quote-unquote, off the couch, hadn't really trained for it. This year has stepped it up, particularly on the double salmon ladder, and pays off.
Yeah, look at that. You see that? Noah's shaking out his arms, making sure the lactic acid doesn't build up before he attempts to transition. But he's also got to be conscious of the time ticking away.
Climbers have such great forearm and upper body strength. Kaufman, this first time he's faced this obstacle, and that's actually going side to side quite a bit. Yeah, Kaufman having trouble with body control.
That means he's not engaging his core. This transition could be tricky here if he's not engaged here.
Oh! And another of the climbing contingent out on the unstable bridge. Noah Kaufman at the exact same spot Brian Arnold went out.
It's just fine. You did a really good job. You gotta make it through.
All right, buddy.
Gotta make it through.
Me and you, man.
All right.
You can see he makes the transition and has his hands on either side, but can't hang on. Again, I think his arms were just too exhausted from the earlier obstacles.
The only thing different right now is the rope jungle. Is that, I mean, you guys are climbers. Is that what's kind of taking you guys out of your game?
I'm not sure. Our training definitely prepared us for it. I didn't feel too tired. I was definitely a little emotionally down a little bit.
Why is that?
Seeing Brian fall was pretty crushing. We just got to get somebody from our team through, you know. It's going to happen.
And we'll see you back again next season,
thanks,
right?
Jen. Yeah,
Thanks, Joe.
I'm excited.
All right, Matt, back up to you.
Coming up, Ryan Stratus always brings the passion.
We're coming for the belt, man!
But he's got something special for stage 2.
All of Vegas is going to be hearing me.
Plus, Abel Gonzalez is the ultimate underdog. A walk-on who waited 5 days to run. He's now among the final competitors.
It's still kind of hard to accept that I'm here and doing this.
On American Ninja Warrior. This is stage 4 of Mount Midoriyama. If a competitor gets to the top of it tonight, he'll become the first ever American Ninja Warrior. But right now, we're still waiting to see the first athlete get past stage 2. We're 0 for 4 so far. But up next, to give it a try from Ivyland, Pennsylvania, it's Dan Galazinski. He's a gymnastics coach who says he's running to inspire his kids, who I'm sure are watching right now. He's got his brother, dad, and mom all here to watch. Well, this is his 5th time competing at American Ninja Warrior's 3rd year in a row at Mount Midoriyama. This is the first time he's ever made it past the jumping spider, let alone attempted stage 2. Good push there. And you can see how when you start spinning around on those ropes, it gets so difficult to find the next one. But Galazinski, the fastest we've seen through rope jungle.
And by being the 5th athlete on the course, Galazinski clearly benefited by studying the earlier competitors.
The back of his shirt filled with handprints belonging to the kids he coaches in gymnastics. It's their way of wishing him good luck. On to the transition, and he also skips a rung. Galazinski needing a big kip of the body here with every rung. Not the most efficient technique, but he's cautious. And right up it. Facing the unstable bridge. Galazinski, as a forward gymnast, has a lot of grip and core strength. 5'6", 135, great body control. Let's see if he can make this transition.
Uh-oh, he thought about it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Oh! And his hands just gave out. Galazinski runs out of steam. Kaufman, Arnold, now Galazinski down on the unstable bridge.
Good job, Danny.
It looks like Dan was a bit unsure of himself on the transition, and as he starts to go for it, it looks like his hands just slipped off.
Well, the guy now at the starting line is Stratusing. That's the familiar stretching and flexing routine of Ryan Stratus. This stuntman from Kennesaw, Georgia is a huge fan favorite who's competed in every season of American Ninja Warrior. And for Ryan, his success is a shared accomplishment.
Wow, that was some amazing athleticism.
For making it through as well as I've been doing this season, I'm really thankful for all the friends that I've made. It feels so much better to have friends there cheering you on. Especially my buddy Mike Bernardo, who gave me a strong back slap.
That's the kind of stuff right there that gets you pumped up.
The sweet taste of victory that we get to experience, this one short moment that we train for all year, none of that passion goes away.
How can you not love this guy?
Come on, Strat.
The other athletes and fans all love watching Ryan Stratus because he runs with such passion. 3 years ago, Stratus was able to successfully navigate stage 2. Of course, changes every year.
Look, we're almost a third of the way through the field now. Someone needs to figure out stage 2, starting right here with rope jungle. Maybe Stratus can get us going.
And look at that, that rope slid. A good job holding on. Brubble just getting it on that platform, and there it is. You can see that 6 on his shirt. That's a finisher's patch, given only to those who finish a city finals course. He was one of only 7 to earn one in Miami. And Stratus right up the first set of rungs. Now for the transition.
Just an excellent job on the double salmon ladder, keeping those L's.
One of our more vocal competitors grunting up each rung. With Stratus, I like it. Good urgency in his run here.
Look at how he engages the core. Uh-oh, don't wiggle.
Well, 3 years ago, he did face the unstable bridge, has experience with it.
That's it.
Able to make that transition. Only Jenn so far able to do that. Stratus now going for the dismount, and I like it. Getting a little farther along on that second board. And now, the butterfly wall. Again, you've got to jump out over the water onto that rotating wall.
The clock is ticking, though. He needs to get moving.
It is an 8-foot jump to that wall.
Oh,
barely hangs on.
Hold on for your life.
But now it's rotating, and he's got to reach out for that rope.
Look at that. That's it.
And that is it. That was picture perfect by Stratus. But the clock is ticking with 2 obstacles still to go.
Hold on to that rope.
Had it on the chain, but just dropped down. A great effort, but Ryan Stratus out on the metal spin.
Well, when he jumps, he just misses the chain with his left hand. And by the time he finally gets a grip on it, he's so far down, his feet are dragging in the water.
But the crowd here on their feet acknowledging the effort of Ryan Stratus.
I go. I'll try. Tried.
Well, we fully expect to see someone run later on stage 3 and maybe even stage 4, where $500,000 will be on the line. But right now, we just need someone to break through on this unrelenting stage 2. Coming up, his climbing skills have made him a favorite to win it all. And Isaac Caldiero is loving the pressure.
Bring it on. I want more of it.
Plus, right up that wall. At 36 years old, JoJo Bynum was a long shot in his first season. But now this former baseball star could be the Rookie of the Year. See his run when American Ninja Warrior returns. One blazed a path through stage 1. He's destroying this course. The other went even faster. He is on pace for the fastest time of the night, 11 seconds better than Lauren Ball. And our Jenn Brown has caught up with both of them before they run again tonight.
Thanks, man. I'm down here with the speedsters, Elliot and Lauren. You guys finished last season, first and second stage 1. Redid it all over again this year. Same thing. Is that what you guys were gunning for?
Oh, absolutely. He pulled me aside beforehand and told me he was coming for me. And, we pulled it off again.
We pulled it off. Now, one thing I'm sure you don't want to repeat from last year is you want to make it out of stage 2. You both have never made it out. What's the difference? How do you make it out this year to stage 3?
This year I'm going to be a little more creative, and you guys are going to see something you've never seen before on the salmon ladder.
Ooh, I like that. All right, good luck to both of you. Can't wait to see you both run. Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Jen. Both Elliot and Lauren will be running soon, but on the course now is Andrew Lowe's, a 32-year-old gymnastics coach from Antioch, Illinois. Andrew's sister, brother-in-law, and girlfriend all here hoping to see him advance. And a good first swing for the ex-gymnast. Let's see how much he's learned in terms of navigating his way through this first obstacle without taxing his upper body. We're a third of the way through stage 2, and nobody has made it through. Can Lowe's be the first? At stage 1 last week, he was able to put to bed the bitter disappointment of failing on stage 1 by 0.3 of a second last season. Andrew's one of 6 athletes running out of the St. Louis region, second only to Denver's 7 competitors. Up a rung there. See these ninjas just so focused. The double salmon ladder into unstable bridge, just an upper body blaster.
And the reason why it's a blaster is because there's no break in between. You're going from one obstacle to the next.
This transition's so difficult to make.
Look at the way his body swing back and forth, Matt.
He's got it.
And you know he's feeling the burn in his arms right now. He just wants to get down on solid ground.
He's got it. Just the 3rd competitor to make it this far. Less than a minute left for the final 3 obstacles. See him shaking out those forearms. Precious seconds ticking away.
That's why stage 2 is so difficult. There is no time to rest.
Those first 3 obstacles, they're being felt deep into this course, and Lowe's right now looks exhausted as the clock continues to tick.
Oh, hold on! Hold on!
Doesn't make it on that first pass now. That butterfly wall's slowing down. Is he gonna be able to reach that rope?
Oh boy, make that
good push!
That's it!
Well, only Ryan Stratus has made it this far.
Only 20 seconds though, let's go!
He's got to go for it right now.
That clock is not his friend right now. Go!
A great leap. Oh, but he can't make the dismount. Unbelievable, Andrew Lowe. Such a great effort. But again, the 2nd year in a row ending in heartbreak. Akbar so close.
He makes a great leap to the chain, but as he swings around, he needed to hook his foot on the landing area. Still, that's as close as we've seen tonight.
The crowd acknowledging Andrew's performance as no one yet has been able to defeat the medal spin. Up now, a 32-year-old professional rock climber out of Salt Lake City, Utah. It's Isaac Caldiero. He's so confident about stage 2, he's already looking ahead.
In preparation for this year's competition, I built an entire stage 3 in my parents' backyard because I just really wanted to be above and beyond prepared. I have a big background in carpentry and building houses, and I painted it all cool, made it look sweet so they didn't look like a little construction project in their backyard. They don't mind at all me taking over the backyard, turning it into a Ninja Warrior course. It's the perfect thing for this course, and it's going to bring me to the top.
A look there at Laura Casana, Isaac's girlfriend and fellow competitor. She has to believe Isaac can crack the code here.
You got it, Isaac, relax. Come on,
Fellow Wolfpackers Noah Kaufman and Ian Dory hoping Isaac can be the first to complete this course. Well, stage 2 may be all that's standing between Isaac Caldiero and the title of first ever American Ninja Warrior. Feels like stage 3 would be next to child's play for him, and as a professional rock climber, feels he can definitely do the rope climb. So this may be it, Akbar. Well, he's watched his training partners, Brian Arnold and Noah Kaufman, get chewed up by stage 2. But Caldiero just blazed through rope jungle in 11 seconds.
When you see the guys that you've been training with, you see them go out, you better believe that that's somehow...
Oh! Isaac Caldiero out on the double salmon ladder. And we knew it would take a mistake to trip him up. And we saw it right there, just so fluid through rope jungle. But his run done on the double salmon ladder.
Well, he's got a salmon ladder on his home course, but look, he just whiffed. Completely missed the rung on the right side, and that's just a mental mistake.
This course has a way of humbling you. These climbers from Denver, they came in here confident that one of them would be the first ever American Ninja Warrior, but now 3 of them have gone down on stage 2. This course proven to be an absolute beast. Right now, let's go to Jen, who's standing by with Isaac.
Isaac, I'm very surprised right now. The salmon ladder, what happened?
I don't know, everything was feeling fine. I felt very strong, but it wasn't even pumped. I was just going up casually, and for some reason it just like slipped right out from underneath me. I don't know what happened. Very unexpected.
I look forward to hopefully seeing you back next year.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks, Isaac. Guys, back up to you.
Thanks, Jen. Well, maybe it will be a rookie that's the first to break through. He's a software engineer from Huntsville, Alabama. This is Joseph JoJo Bynum.
Let's go!
And fellow competitors Andrew Lowe's, who we just saw run, and Elliott Hall yet to run, hoping to see JoJo solve this stage. We're halfway through stage 2, and no one has even made it to the final obstacle.
Well, it's pretty impressive when you think about it that JoJo Bynum had never competed before this year, had never been on these obstacles, and yet he's among the final 18 competitors.
Stage 1, JoJo battled through a bad case of food poisoning. Tonight, he's battling rope jungle, and he's tangled up, wasting valuable time. There he goes, back on the right track, but Bynum wasting precious seconds on that first obstacle.
Good job, buddy!
Now he's got to double time it through the double salmon ladder to make up for lost time. Let's go.
Well, this guy is a 36-year-old semi-pro baseball player who's a catcher. I gotta say, as a baseball player, that takes a tremendous toll on your body, particularly the legs.
I like JoJo Bynum. I mean, I've got mad love and respect for a guy who can fight and compete through illness, and then on top of that, be successful.
Well, he is successful thus far, and the bar uneven yet again.
You better know that time in your head right now.
Absolutely, Akbar. These seconds are ticking away, and Bynum is gonna be hard-pressed to finish stage 2.
That's the hard thing. You spend all that time training, thinking about...
Oh! Can make the transition to the unstable bridge, and yet another one goes out on stage 2.
Help, JJ, help.
And he is struggling there. Not sure if he's injured or just too exhausted to swim. Our safety crew's gonna get him back to the side, make sure he's okay. But we're gonna take a break and make sure JoJo's okay. We'll check in on him when we return. Moments ago, we had a scary incident. Oh! Competitor Jojo Bynum fell from the unstable bridge. Our safety crews had to jump in and help him to the side. But now our medics have checked him out.
We're happy to report that Jojo is okay. And Jenn Brown is standing by with him now.
And what happened there? Because you yelled out help. Are you okay?
I'm a land animal. I don't swim. Come on now.
Well, I love that you have a big smile on your face, and we love watching you.
This is great.
So.
This is great. I mean, this opportunity just to get the call, that was enough within itself right there.
Hey, you answered that call. You made it to stage 2 as a rookie. Good job, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Matt, back up to you.
Now, good to see JoJo smiling there. You know, this course is sinking a lot of hopes tonight. We're halfway through the field, and no one's gotten close to hitting the buzzer. But up next, one of the true Cinderella stories of the season. He's the only walk-on left in the competition. It's Abel Gonzalez from Edinburgh, Texas. And just to be standing here, Abel's already beaten the odds.
I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. It causes deformations in your joints. I was told that I was doomed for disability and that I would be in a wheelchair. And I didn't want to accept that. I decided from there to study nutrition and study the body to figure out why this was happening. I went away from processed food. The pain started going away. I believe that the nutrition had saved me.
I'm from Edinburgh, Texas. We're known for being the most obese metro in the country.
This is our worked wall. It's built after the shows. It's the same height. It's 14 feet.
It is a big part of why I do this. I want everyone in our area to know that you can take charge and you can get healthy and you can get fit and you can do some amazing things.
Drove 7 hours up to Dallas, waited in line for 5 days. When he finally got his chance, he completed both the Dallas qualifying course and the Dallas finals course. Then he made it through stage 1, and now here he is among the final athletes left in this competition. Not a good start for Abel Gonzalez. Now, this is an obstacle. Nobody has failed on it, but I think its effects are being felt throughout stage 2. See that rope descending? And barely catches himself.
You don't know the character of these ropes. Some drop, some slide, some are static. You've got to have the path picked out before you mount this obstacle. And Abel didn't, and now he's paying the price.
Gonzalez, the 10th competitor on the course tonight, but it looks like he just didn't learn enough by watching the athletes who went before him. Almost 40 seconds on that first obstacle.
That's too much time. You've got to fly through the double salmon ladder. You better get going, Mr. Gonzalez.
Well, it's not just the time. Holding onto those ropes obviously drains forearm strength, upper body strength, and there it is. Abel Gonzalez out on the double salmon ladder.
Abel spent an exhausting 40 seconds on the rope jungle, and by the time he went for the transition on the double salmon ladder, he was just gassed out.
I just missed the jump.
Last year, we had 7 competitors get through stage 2 and move on to stage 3. So far, we've had none, and only 8 more athletes left to take their shot. But up now, can one of the most decorated American Ninja Warriors be the first to complete stage 2? It's Travis Rosen. This is his 4th appearance at Mount Midoriyama, but at age 40, he knows that any appearance at the national finals could be his last.
I just turned 40, and so I've been the elder statesman, I think, the last 4 or 5 years on this show.
What a model of athleticism and consistency.
My window of opportunity is really closing.
It looks like an awkward position, but holds on.
I'm still at the top of my game, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
With the clock ticking down, will he find the strength to finish?
Seeing that, Brent Stephenson, Flip, Drew Dreschel didn't make it here, but I'm here, the 40-year-old guy, it's humbling, it's a privilege. I want to definitely take advantage of this and hopefully go all the way.
Rosen's family, wife Carrie, son Caden, and his parents, all hoping Travis can be the first tonight to complete stage 2. Has made it to stage 2 each of the past 3 years. Last year was the first year, though, the Tennessee Trader was able to get through it. That was the fastest through the rope jungle we've seen, clocking in at 9 seconds.
Yeah, and as you said, he's been here before. He has as much experience on stage 2 as any of the competitors that are left.
Well, Rosen has made it through the double salmon ladder and unstable bridge in each of the past 3 years. But as we've seen, nothing is guaranteed tonight on stage 2. Now the transition to the unstable bridge. And he's got it. That first bridge supported at all four corners, but the second bridge only supported in the middle at either end. And he clears the 2-foot gap. Rosen in charge of this stage 2 course.
He's also one of the taller guys, almost 6 feet tall, so he should have a better chance of making this leap to the butterfly wall.
Only the 4th athlete tonight to make it this far. Positioning himself. And he makes the grab. Got plenty of time. Can Travis Rosen be the first to get through this course? This medal spin, though, it claimed him 3 years ago. Has bad memories about it. Let's see if he can get the jump needed here. Great leap. That's it. Oh, but can't make the dismount.
Hold on.
Can't make it another rotation. This is just what happened 3 years ago. So frustrating, he had it.
No.
And now almost impossible to build up momentum. Travis Rosen, unfortunately, has to sit and watch the seconds tick away on his dreams of becoming the first American Ninja Warrior.
Look at it. He gets a great leap to the chain and spins right over the drop zone. He just needed to let go and stop himself on the landing area. Instead, he held on and went past the platform and into no man's land.
Travis, gosh, I mean, you head to the medal spin, you've got almost a minute, you know, so what's going through your mind? Because you got to be feeling pretty good at that point.
Yeah, I was getting tired a little bit, but you kind of lose track of how much time you've got, and so I didn't want to sit there too long, and that's hard, you know, you've got to hook your foot under that platform just right, and I guess I missed it.
All right, Travis Rosen going down on the medal spin tonight, guys.
Well, stage 2 is always tough, but with these new obstacles right now, it's looking unbeatable.
And with every failure, I think the pressure is building on the remaining athletes. The question, can any of them break through?
Coming up, Chris Wilczewski brought his biggest fan to Vegas.
With Mikey by my side, I really don't think there's any way I can fail stage 2.
See how this ninja's generosity changed one boy's life.
He's on a roll now.
Plus, you might never suspect he's a skilled athlete. It's Josh Cook, the ninja floor installer.
We're not exactly known for our athleticism.
And he shocked everyone last season. Joe Moravsky is our first stage 2 finisher. Can Joe Moravsky do it again tonight?
I really wanted to prove that last year wasn't a fluke.
His run's coming up on American Ninja Warrior. Next week, the battle for Mount Midoriyama goes global. 5 of America's best ninja athletes will once again go against a team from Japan. And for the first time, a team from Europe.
Team Europe has what it takes to beat every other team.
Team USA took home the trophy last year in the first international competition. Team USA wins! Now the Americans will try to defend their title. It's a 3-hour special, USA versus the world, starting next week at an earlier time, 8/7 Central on NBC. Well, that is going to be exciting. And the 5 spots for Team USA may be determined by what happens tonight. If someone gets past this course and moves on to stage 3, we'll be in a good position to make Team USA. Up now on the starting block, this is his 5th consecutive year on American Ninja Warrior. It's the 25-year-old gym owner from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, Chris Wilczewski. And for this trip to the finals, he brought a friend along for the ride.
Nice, Mikey. Mikey is an autistic student from my classes. Knowing Mikey and knowing how much he loves American Ninja Warrior, like, I thought that it would mean the world to him to get him to come out to Vegas and to see the finals and to be a part of the whole experience. He's on a roll now, he can't stop him. But I didn't have the finances to do that. So what I did is I used crowdfunding and I sent it out to all my friends, family members, anybody that I could think of in the world that would possibly help out. Within 2 weeks, we raised over $3,000.
Chris invited us, and Mikey went through the roof when we told them that they were going. It was so exciting.
You excited? You think you'll be the coolest kid in school now? Yeah. There's kids in the gym who look up to me, who rely on me, and if I closed down, they would have nowhere to go. I feel like even if I had 1 student left and the gym was completely eating all my money, I'd still try to make it work.
And there's Mikey, no doubt excited to see his hero take on the course.
Take it hard, Chris!
And always by his side, younger brother Brian, who was eliminated in stage 1. Chris enjoying a rebound year. Looks as good as we've ever seen him look.
Matt, here's the deal. He's not operating at 100% tonight. He fractured his ring finger in his right hand while training for this competition.
Wilczewski with the strong push, but hung up here about 2/3 of the way through rope jungle.
You know, Chris Wilczewski, and spending time with him before the competition, very, very confident that he was going to complete stage 2.
Yeah, man! What's really shocking to me is I figured the guys running later would learn from those who go before them. We saw Travis Rosen have almost a perfect run, but Wilczewski took a full 10 seconds longer than Travis did.
Well, we said it at the beginning. We knew stage 2 was going to be difficult, but I really thought we'd have a finisher at this point.
Makes a clean transition, and right up the last set of rungs.
Well, Wilczewski battling a fractured finger on that right hand, says really worried about his grip, particularly here on the unstable bridge.
I tell you, Rob Ryan, who's my defensive coordinator, used to tell me in the NFL, nobody cares about your pain, so you better go ahead and make that gain. And right now,
great transition.
He's got to go.
And this is an impressive performance out of Wilczewski. I know Mikey Vasquez has to be happy seeing his #1 favorite athlete doing so well, but Wilczewski, again, has to have a sense of urgency here.
Well, there's not a big runway here. You can take about 3 steps, then you got to jump just like that.
Now has to wait until the wall rotates around as the clock continues to tick away. Makes the transition to the rope.
Come on, Wilczewski. We need
Big jump, big jump!
About 25 seconds left and 2 obstacles to go.
He's got to get going here. He's got to stick the landing. Oh,
so close!
No. Oh, no.
And we see it again. Nobody able to stick the landing on the metal spin.
Akbar, he might have had a chance, but just couldn't get his feet on that platform.
That's his brother, Brian. Clearly did not want to wait to give him a hug.
Let's look at what happened. He's a lot like Travis Rosen. He needed to let go right there, and I think he would have landed on the platform. He tried to hook with his feet and pull himself up, but it was too late at that point.
What happened?
It's a lot farther reach than I thought it was. I really thought that I had it. I should have grabbed lower on that chain to get it, but...
Well, you know, you had everybody out here to support, and also Mikey. What did it mean to be able to have him here supporting you?
It meant the world to have him out here. I feel like, you know, I did him proud. I'm happy to do this here to cheer me on.
We're going to get you healed up and see you back again next year, all right?
Sounds good to me.
All right, guys, back up to you.
Up next, the guy who's an inspiration to all our blue-collar competitors. It's Josh Cook from Pottsville, Arkansas. This is the guy who goes to work every day with a lunch bucket and gets his training on the job.
My job consists of installing all different types of flooring, whether it's laminate, hardwood, carpet, tile. I feel like it's helped me quite a bit in training. You know, you have to get up and down all day, so it keeps you active.
Cook making good progress.
I practice specifically for Mount Midoriyama. I believe I can do it, and I know I can do it. I'm gonna do it my own.
Josh's family made the trip out from Arkansas, hoping he can be the first to get through stage 2. This is Josh's 2nd consecutive appearance on stage 2. Can he complete it?
Cook has to have a recipe for success here.
And you can just see once you start rotating, it's so hard to arrest it, hard to make the transition on those ropes. And I think he had a plan, but you can see having a plan and executing 2 different things on rope jungle. And again, over 20 seconds on that first obstacle, and that is just so impactful later in the run.
Well, what we're seeing, too, is that the competitors are not keeping a clock in their head once they come out of the rope jungle. They're so spent and they're so mentally taxed by it that they're just trying to keep and catch their breath.
Well, Josh Cook, after his failure last year on the double salmon ladder, built one in his house, and it is paying off. He's looking very comfortable and very confident here.
Well, maybe this blue-collar guy can get it done and be the first to finish this course.
6 feet, 140, long and lean.
There it is, there it is. You can't waste any time. You got to get off that board.
And he does it, makes the transition.
Now, what we've seen with a lot of the competitors, because the butterfly wall is new, they stare at it for about 5 to 7 seconds. That's too much time.
Well, there you go.
Josh Cook unable to make the jump, and stage 2 is just proving to be absolutely hellacious for these ninjas.
Well, that was just a bad jump. He's 6 feet tall, but he didn't get anywhere close to the top of that wall.
I just didn't have the ups for it.
Up next, he's done some amazing things this season. And the dice on him, he made it. Can the weatherman be the first finisher tonight?
I want to prove that I really have what it takes to be the first American Ninja Warrior.
Plus, he's already blown us away in Vegas.
Ellen Hall destroys stage 1.
Now Ellen Hall hopes to break through on stage 2 when American Ninja Warrior returns. This is the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. Before the night is through, we hope to have someone atop the stage 4 tower. But so far, no one has even made it to stage 3.
We're more than halfway through a grueling stage 2 competition, and we've yet to have our first finisher.
So far tonight, 13 competitors have challenged stage 2. All have been knocked out. Just last year, 7 athletes got past stage 2. This is starting to look like 2 years ago, when everyone failed on stage 2 until the very last competitor. Brent Stephenson made it at the buzzer.
And only 5 more athletes left, Akbar. Up next, the last of the Wolfpack, 24-year-old Ian Dory, who lives on his family farm in Fort Collins, Colorado. And like his buddy Isaac Caldiero, he's also one of the top rock climbers in the world.
Come on, Ian.
Dory is the youngest of the 4 and also their last hope of seeing success on this course, as the previous 3 have all been eliminated. Decent start as he finishes rope jungle in 15 seconds. It's his wife Jessica leading the cheers, a couple expecting their first child in the fall.
Well, the only climber who could probably match Dory is Isaac Caldiero, and he went out on this obstacle. You can see Dory really taking his time, being precise.
That transition is a 4-foot gap. Dory makes it look easy. Still has another set of rungs to get up, though.
Well, this is where he can use those rock climbing skills and grip strength right here on the unstable bridge.
And look at that comfort hanging with one hand.
But again, the clock's still ticking away. Dory's got to pick up the pace here.
Yeah, Dory's got to clear this 2-foot gap right here.
Arnold and Kaufman both went out here. Dory able to make the transition.
And he's through, but not a lot of time left.
This is a big 8-foot leap, but he needs to get going right now. Get your feet hot.
Come on, Ian.
And he makes the jump. Hanging on now, but has to wait as it rotates around.
Precious seconds ticking away.
Oh, boy. He's got to pick it up.
Gotta go right now on the metal spin. Nobody been able to stick this landing yet. Can Dory be the first?
Get on the first one and go.
Oh!
The final hope of the Wolfpack out on the metal spin. And Akbar, I thought Ian Dory, if anybody, had a great shot.
Well, Ian Dory at least let go of the chain, but he did it too late. He needed to release when he was up here. Instead, he waited until he was on the downswing, but he was so close.
And gosh, I mean, we've seen so many people, you know, attempt different ways to land that metal spin. What was your thoughts going in? What do you think you need to do to land that?
Oh, I wanted to use momentum and just kind of launch myself onto the platform, and miscalculated, hit the edge of the platform, just went in.
All right, guys, metal spin taking out another competitor tonight.
Well, we have 4 more athletes to go, and the first up for the Final 4, a guy who's been dominant all season. From Sherman, Connecticut, this is the weatherman, Joe Moravsky. He's proven this year he is a world-class athlete, even if he looks like an average Joe.
Before last season of American Ninja Warrior, you couldn't go down the street and pick me out of a crowd. Nobody would think that this guy is gonna be this finalist on American Ninja Warrior. You walk around the course, you see guys like Lance Picus, who's just this brick wall of a human. I'm a pretty strong guy, but I don't have that washboard ab or the chiseled chest. You know, I'm just an average Joe. I'm not a rock climber. I'm not a collegiate athlete, but I've done high school basketball, soccer, baseball. You name it, I've tried it. I think having that athletic background is what makes me so good. You can be an average Joe. Just eat your vegetables and work out a little bit, and one day you can be the weatherman. You can do what I do.
And there is his new wife, Stephanie, always front row in support of Joe. And there's Joe's cousin, the Adonis, Rob Moravsky, along with the rest of Joe's family. So, made it through stage 2 last year. Right now looking a little hung up and confused. Not a great start here on Rope Jungle.
Well, we need a hero right now. Somebody has got to break through. I'm looking at you right now, Joe Moravsky.
And he's through Rope Jungle in 20 seconds. You can tell the crowd is getting desperate. They're going to be hanging on every move of these last few competitors.
Wow, that's the way you're supposed to move through the salmon ladder.
And right up skips a run going up. And Joe Moravsky looking as strong as anyone thus far on the course.
I like it, but you have to stay aware of the time. Got to keep moving.
So tricky to make this transition. Has claimed a lot of our finalists thus far.
And he's got it.
Come on, keep it moving, Moravsky. It's showtime.
1 minute left. Got to get this dismount and more seconds ticking away, Akbar.
Boy, that's just too much time.
And you can feel the anxiety building in this crowd. Woo! And a good leap out of Moravsky, but can't make that transition on the first pass by.
He's got to kick it into another gear. He's got to go super pursuit mode on these last 2 obstacles.
Down to about 30 seconds. He's got to go here on the metal spin. 5 have attempted it. Nobody's been able to stick the landing. Can Moravsky be the first?
You have to have a clock in your head. Time is ticking. The coach is calling.
Oh! He's done it! 13 seconds, he's got to go!
That's 66 pounds right there.
But he is running out of time. 88 pounds, 5 seconds left. Last wall, 110 pounds, 2 seconds left. And he does it! Moravsky, the first athlete to get through stage 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
For the second year in a row, he's going back to stage 3. A fantastic performance out of the weatherman.
The weatherman breaks through. He plants his left foot under the platform right there to stop his momentum, then pulls himself to safety, and on the wall lift, Joe's able to muster all he has left. 66 pounds, 88 pounds, and 110 pounds. Exhausted, he hits the buzzer.
Well, Joe Moravsky making it count, getting through stage 2 with just under 2 seconds to spare.
Joe, unbelievable run there. I mean, seconds. Take me through your emotions right now. What are you feeling?
I can't talk.
What's going through your mind? Okay, you hear that you've got like 7 seconds left. You have to lift 3 walls. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think that you were gonna be able to do it.
I didn't. God help me. There's no way I could have done that on my own. Heaviest thing in my life. It felt like a car was going over my head.
What does this mean to you?
I just didn't want it to be seen as a fluke last year, you know? I wanted to prove that I'm a real competitor, and I think I did that.
You didn't just prove it, you showed the entire world that Joe Moravsky is here to hopefully make it to the top of Mount Midoriyama and be our first American Ninja Warrior. All right, he is moving on.
And this crowd knows the weatherman just changed everything. Now we are going to stage 3, an even tougher course that no one has ever finished. Will it happen tonight? And will anybody be going with Joe Moravsky? We'll find out when American Ninja Warrior returns.
working. The coach is calling.
He does it! Moravsky, the first athlete to get through stage 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that was just minutes ago. Joe Moravsky becoming our first and so far only finisher here on stage 2. He's moving on to stage 3, but will anyone be going with him? Only 3 athletes left to run, and one of them is now at the starting gate. He's one of the ninja greats, Paul Kazmir. They call him Mr. Consistency, but Paul's ready to earn a new nickname. For the 4th year in a row, Paul Kazmir, Mr. Consistency, moving on to stage 2.
So I've been given the name Mr. Consistency, and that's a great title to have. It's a really hard title to earn because it's very difficult to actually be consistent.
The past 4 seasons, I've made it to stage 2 or 3. My inspiration to come back is to make myself better. I want to go farther every year.
I like the title Mr. Consistency, but the first American Ninja Warrior would be way better.
There's Paul's girlfriend, Katarina, in the stands cheering for her man. Well, we've seen how tough stage 2 can be. Only 1 finisher so far, but you got to feel Paul Kazmir has a strong shot at getting through it.
He was the MVP in Team USA versus Team Japan. I think right now he wants to show why he's one of the greats in this sport.
Matt, no doubt Paul is considered one of the greats, but right now he's looking a little confused on the rope jungle. This obstacle has really worn down and slowed down almost every competitor who's faced it. You got to get your mind right.
Not a great start, shaking out the forearms. Again, this first obstacle, perhaps the most difficult first obstacle we've ever seen on stage 2.
But he's not the type to panic. This is his 5th straight year of making it to stage 2.
Last year he went out on this obstacle, now setting up for the transition. And up a rung.
You see that? A bit of a false start there. Paul Kazmir looking unsure of himself.
Well, it doesn't get any easier here. The transition to the unstable bridge is no gimme. Nice mount. Very aggressive on this first board.
This guy's so quiet and unassuming, but he truly believes he can go all the way. But first, he's got to survive stage 2.
Oh! And another victim of the transition on the unstable bridge. In improbable fashion, Paul Kazmir's run is done.
Well, he moved very quickly across the first board. As he makes the transition, he seemed to have both hands on the second board, but just not able to hang on.
Well, stage 2, again, showing why it is so difficult. Mr. Consistency, Paul Kazmir, is done.
And we are down to our 2 fastest runners from stage 1. Will either of them join Joe Moravsky in stage 3? First to try will be Lauren Ball, the breakdancing gym owner from Colorado. He's known for his moves on and off the course.
One of the more proper terms commonly used for somebody who practiced breakdancing is a b-boy or a b-girl.
Look at that!
I've been b-boying for about 6 years now. I started b-boying with some friends of mine while I was doing parkour, and I noticed that they were throwing some new moves around, and I was like, oh, I could apply this to the other sports that I'm doing. It would look so cool.
That's the way.
Look at that!
That's the way you get up to the work ball.
When I get to the top of Mount Midoriyama on stage 4, I guarantee I'll do a breakdance just for Matt Iseman.
Look at that!
That's the way.
Listen, if Lauren Ball gets to the top of stage 4, I'll do some breakdancing. I think we all will. Come on, Lauren! Here's Lauren's friend, Jason Brown.
You got this!
Made the trip from Colorado to lend support.
Well, Lauren Ball, you recall in Denver qualifying, electrified us with the fastest run of the night. But then in the finals, stumbled, went out on the salmon ladders here as a wild card, and then had the second fastest run in stage 1. So, Lauren Ball, you never know what to expect.
Well, he has no idea what to expect from rope jungle. 1 rope away from finishing, but he seems tied up.
Lauren Ball's focused really on parkour. Tremendous agility, upper body strength, though, not his strong suit.
You do not want to be swinging on the rope jungle for too long.
And
that's
look at
way
this.
Too much time
already
here on the rope
30
jungle.
seconds down on rope jungle. Lauren Ball putting himself in difficult position just here on the first obstacle. Looks like he's lost right now, Akbar.
He should have been watching the other competitors and had a plan. This is a disaster.
And he's going backwards.
Oh, no, forget about it.
Well, At this point, it would take a superhuman effort to complete the course in time. But
you would need Superman, Hercules, and Flash Gordon to make it past
I'm not
this
even sure
course.
he's going to get past the first obstacle.
Well, I mean, look at this. I mean, you spending all this time on the rope jungle. Tarzan needs to come out and save him.
Come on, Lauren!
Well, a disappointing performance out of Lauren Ball.
As we told you, it's boom or bust with Lauren Ball. This is looking like a bust.
He's got to go for broke now. See what happens.
Oh! And another top competitor out on stage 2. Lauren Ball, a guy who absolutely crushed stage 1, doesn't even make it past the second obstacle.
Lauren Ball just seemed totally confused by the rope jungle. He spent over a minute trying to find a way through. By the time he got through, he didn't have time or strength to go much further.
So we are now down to the final runner on stage 2. It's the natural Elliott Hall. Can he move on, or will Joe Borowski take on stage 3 all by himself? We'll find out when American Ninja Warrior returns. It's crunch time at the national finals of American Ninja Warrior. Right now, the weatherman, Joe Borowski, is the only athlete who'll be moving on to attempt stage 3. There's only one more competitor who can join him, and he's at the starting line right now. It's Elliott Hall, the ski lift operator from Maryland, who blew everyone away on stage 1. We call him the natural because he is definitely a free spirit.
I spend the majority of my time outdoors in training and play. I think a lot of the interest in the outdoors comes from the way I was raised. We traveled a lot as a family. When I was a kid, we'd go on camping trips together. Drove across the country a few times in a van full of, 6 kids and 2 parents. And that was a really important part of me growing up. Money to me has never been a great motivator. In my lifestyle, I survive on easily less than $8,000 a year. The fact that there's $500,000 at the end of this competition doesn't really mean much. I'm here because I enjoy this. When it comes down to it, I'm just doing what I want to do, and I love the way that I live.
Good friends and fellow competitors Melanie Hunt and Leah Lanoon hoping to see Elliott complete this stage. There's Elliott's brother Ian, who made the trip out from Maryland. This is Elliott's 3rd consecutive year making it to stage 2, but has never been able to finish it.
Elliott Hall recently was told he had undiagnosed Lyme disease, is healthy for the first time in many years.
That might be the fastest time we've seen anybody get through the rope jungle.
Absolutely, as good as anyone. Elliott Hall, a great start.
Completed it in 9 seconds. Natural, known for his speed, had the fastest time on stage 1. But this is the obstacle that took him out last year. And the crowd is in a frenzy because they want to see someone join Joe Borowski in stage 3. And a good transition there.
But he needs to remember that time limit. Ideally, he should be past the unstable bridge and have about a minute on the clock.
Now for that 2-foot transition to the second board. 5 people have fallen here. This is always treacherous. He makes it. Elliott Hall, the last man with the chance of moving on.
Right now, he's got to keep moving. You can't waste a second on this course.
Having trouble building up that momentum. You can see the board going opposite the body, but he gets it.
And now the butterfly wall, 3 obstacles left.
But he's got to go.
Oh, just barely hanging on, pulls himself up, has to wait as it rotates around.
Now get up the rope.
The speed demon needs to pick it up, closing in on 30 seconds left.
He's got to go, and he's got to nail it. One
Good
time,
lead.
you get one shot.
Look at that!
Uses his feet to
told you so. Look at this.
A great effort out of Elliott Hall.
And it looks like Joe Borowski will not be alone.
Oh, boy, there's company there. Elliott Hall, welcome to the club.
For the first time, Elliott Hall moving on to stage 3. And this has just been a tremendous stage. Finally, some success here with Borowski and Elliott Hall.
have failed tonight on the chains, but look at Elliott Hall. A perfect swing, and then he uses his feet to stop himself on the platform, allowing him to climb up safely and finish with 13 seconds to spare. Beautiful.
Well, Elliott Hall has been a strong performer for the past 3 years. Now we're seeing what he can do for the first time that he's healthy. Let's go down to Jenn Brown, who's standing by with Elliott.
Finally making it out of stage 2.
Finally, third time's a charm.
Third time is a charm. I mean, it's such a solid run. Was there anything out there that surprised you on the course?
I'm just surprised I made it. You know, you always approach with 100% confidence, but I'm really, really stoked.
Hey, guess what? You're going to stage 3.
All right.
Great job today. He is moving on. Matt Akbar, back up to you.
Well, Elliott Hall and Joe Moravsky both moving on to stage 3. It's hallowed ground here at Mount Midoriyama and a place few competitors ever see. Stage 3, the world's most brutal upper body beatdown.
That's what separates the men from the boys.
Don't give up.
Oh! In the last 2 seasons, 8 men have challenged it. All have failed.
Trying to lock in his...
Oh! No! 2 years ago, Brent Stephenson was the only competitor to reach stage 3. Brent Stephenson is gunning! And made it as far as the 6th obstacle, the hang climb. No! And he's out! Then last year, and history is made. Brian Arnold went even farther, making it to the very last obstacle, the flying bar, before he came up just short. Oh! Oh my goodness, literally feet away! Will tonight be the night someone finishes for the very first time? Thousands sent in submission tapes.
Hey, American Ninja Warrior.
Sign me up. Hundreds competed in qualifying. Oh! And only 90 made it to Vegas. Oh! Oh! Now, only 2 remain.
Time is ticking, Joe.
Oh! He's done it! 13 seconds!
Elliott Hall, welcome to the club.
Will one become the first American Ninja Warrior?
For more on what Elliott Hall and Joe Moravsky will be facing, let's go down to Jenn Brown.
Thanks, guys. Well, stage 3 is the only untimed stage at Mount Midoriyama, and it consists of 8 of the most draining obstacles ever devised. It starts with Cannonball Incline, a variation on Cannonball Alley, which was so difficult in Venice. Competitors have to use forearm strength to swing across 3 cannonballs, all different sizes. Next up, it's an even tougher version of the doorknob grasper. Instead of just 4 knobs, this year there are 5 doorknobs spread across an inverted V shape. The upper body tests continue with the floating boards. Here, competitors will work their way across 4 boards with no handholds and no ledges. On the ultimate cliffhanger, competitors will work their way up and across the 32-foot wall on a series of narrow cleats using only their fingertips. The propeller bar has never been seen before on American Ninja Warrior. Jump onto the 8-foot propeller, swing around, and then grab the hanging rope. Next is the hang climb. It's an exhausting 10-foot-long upside-down inverted rock wall where finger strength will be paramount to staying alive. The spider flip is another extreme grip strength test. Crawl under one ledge, stand up, jump to the other side, and then crawl under yet another ledge. And finally, the flying bars. It's a horizontal version of the salmon ladder with 12-inch ledges spaced 5 feet apart. And if you make it through, you'll be the first ever American to make it to stage 4.
Well, this crowd is fired up, and the other ninja athletes are moving to the rail. They want a front row seat for what might be history. Going first on stage 3 is Elliott Hall. We've said he's a 24-year-old ski operator from Cape Town, Maryland. In truth, though, he describes himself as a ski bum who only works when he needs to. This is his first time ever attempting stage 3. His brother Ian's here, and of course, Joe Moravsky will be watching closely. He'll run this course next. All the other competitors sticking around, hoping to see greatness. Remember, no time limit on stage 3. And this is it. Elliott Hall's attempt to make history. Screaming his signature send it, snowboarding term, which essentially means bring it. He'll have to bring everything he has on this grip-intensive stage 3.
Cannonball incline is 3 balls of different sizes spread between 3 and 4 feet apart. He's got to move fast.
And he is going side to side, momentum heading in the wrong direction, but reaches out for the doorknob grasper.
He's in trouble here, Akbar.
He's got 2 hands on 1 doorknob. He's stuck.
You can see he's moving. Good recovery there. Impressive recovery out of Elliott Hall. Had his body momentum going in all the wrong direction and able to correct it. And there he is through the doorknob grasper.
And onto the floating boards. An obstacle that has been a dream killer over the years. Just last year, it knocked out James McGrath, Travis Rosen, and Joe Moravsky. There are 4 boards, just 2 1/4 inches thick with a 3-foot gap between each.
And the key on this obstacle is to use your feet. You need to clamp them on either side of the boards like vice grips. Take pressure off your arms.
Elliott Hall on the floating boards. This will be one of the biggest tests. He's never faced it. Technique's so important on this obstacle.
He's got to engage his feet.
Good transition there, maintaining control. Obviously, grip strength so crucial here, as is lower body coordination.
Doesn't look like he's got a strong grip there, but as Elliott Hall ends up in the water on the floating board.
But a round of applause by this very appreciative crowd. They know this stage has never been conquered, but the natural gave it his best.
Elliott was unsure of himself on the floating boards from the get-go. Each transition, he relied mostly on his upper body. By the 3rd transition, his grip strength gave out.
Fantastic effort out of Elliott Hall, but comes up short. Let's go down to Jenn Brown.
Oh, gosh, Elliott, you know, you had to do that hand switch on the doorknob grasper, and I have to imagine it took a lot out of you. Is that what hurt you on the floating boards?
Yeah, I think it was that, and also a little bit of a mental failure. You know, it didn't go as planned, and so I found a way to adapt, but it shook me a little bit.
Wow, so I know you told me that you changed up your training this year. You actually trained on a Ninja replica course, so had you ever done the floating boards before?
Floating boards were one thing I haven't done. I thought it would be something that I could do. You know, I've got good grip strength, but I was just getting tired, lost it. But I'll be back, and I won't leave empty-handed.
I love it. Thanks so much, Elliott. Good job tonight. Matt, back up to you.
Thanks, Jen. Well, from 625 hopefuls, we're down to just 1. The weatherman, Joe Moravsky, makes his bid for history. Can he finish stage 3? We'll find out when American Ninja Warrior returns. Welcome back to the American Ninja Warrior Finals from Las Vegas. So it all comes down to this. The weatherman, Joe Moravsky, will try to do what no American has ever done, complete stage 3. If he's able to do that, he'll advance to stage 4 for a shot at becoming the first American Ninja Warrior. But after failing here on the floating boards last year on stage 3, Moravsky's ready for his second chance.
Just 1 floating board away from the end of this obstacle. No!
Oh, man. Gives me nightmares. So, you know, I definitely want redemption. I want redemption so bad on those things this year. I'm so excited to just crush the floating boards.
Here's Stephanie and the rest of Joe's family, including the Adonis.
Come on, Joe!
Elliott Hall hoping to see Joe succeed where he fell short earlier. The entire place is on its feet, audience and fellow competitors alike, hoping to witness history. Here's Brian Arnold, who last year came within inches of completing stage 3, can only be a spectator at this point. Again, no time limit on stage 3. Joe Moravsky can start when he's ready. Here we go. The last athlete remaining. Can he be the first to finish stage 3? Moravsky mounts cannonball incline. Look at that, bypasses the second cannonball altogether and quickly onto the doorknob grasper.
Stage 3 is all about grip strength. The key is to keep his momentum moving forward.
And that was just about perfect for those first 2 obstacles. but now the floating boards. And this is where he went out last year.
Come on! Right through him! And you can feel the crowd hanging on his every move.
Let's see what Moravsky can do here, what he's learned from his mistakes.
He told me he's going to use his legs better this year on these boards, and he's doing it, just pinching the door between the soles of the shoes.
Swinging a little bit, but only one board to go. This is exactly where he fell last year.
Look at that on the final board, trying to use those last two boards to build up some momentum. It's windy out here, but he's done it. Moravsky, a personal best, gets through the floating boards. Now the ultimate cliffhanger, and he told us he wasn't sure if he had enough left in the tank after stage 2 to survive this obstacle.
You can hear it in his primal scream.
Come on, Joe.
Look at Stephanie. She looks more nervous than Joe. 32 feet across, 6 ledges of varying lengths. Each ledge only 2¼ inches deep. And the two Americans, Brent Stephenson and Brian Arnold, have ever completed it here at Mount Midoriyama.
I love the pace here out of Moravsky. And makes the transition. And there it goes. Look at this. Joe Moravsky passed the ultimate cliffhanger.
Only the 3rd competitor ever to reach this point.
Well, as a rookie, just blew us away last year, making it to stage 3, and now on truly hallowed ground, puts himself among the greats of this sport.
Again, no time limit on stage 3, so he can take a moment to get ready for the next obstacle, the propeller bar.
It's, of course, somewhat similar to that butterfly wall that we saw, causing so many problems in stage 2. And he's up.
There you go.
That's an 8-foot propeller spinning 360 degrees. You gotta reach out for that rope.
That's it. Let's stop that bar.
And Moravsky looking so calm, and now he's on the hang climb.
Well, he's got to get his feet hooked immediately to take some of that weight off of his upper body.
And that's a 45-degree inverted rock wall, 10 feet long. And only Brian Arnold has been able to complete it.
You got to find your footing. Know where you're going here. Uh-oh.
No! Joe Moravsky out on the hang climb. Just a phenomenal run, but didn't have anything left in the tank.
Well, you see Brian Arnold there. He's the only person who's done better than what Joe Moravsky just did.
Well, let's take a look. He just wasn't using his legs enough on the hang climb. He's all arms, and after doing stage 2 and stage 3 tonight, you know his upper body was just burning. He finally just ran out of gas.
Joe Moravsky, a fantastic run. Let's go down to Jenn.
Let's talk about the floating boards, because you talked about all that training that you put in. It obviously paid off. What went through your mind when your feet touched that landing platform?
It was awesome. Yeah, I mean, that has been a nemesis of mine for a while. And let me tell you, the training I've done made that easy.
So let's talk about the hang climb. You know, take me through your approach and just what went wrong.
I think I lost focus a little bit. I had a game plan, and I mean, sometimes things just don't go as planned. Tried to get my feet involved, but came up a little short. I think I'm gonna take up rock climbing a little bit more seriously now.
All right, thanks, Joe. All right, Matt, back up to you.
Thanks, Jenn. Well, while we fell short of crowning the first ever American Ninja Warrior,
it was still an impressive run by Joe Moravsky in only his 2nd year of competing. He's getting some well-deserved congratulations from his fellow competitors, including Brian Arnold. Last man standing from last year and the last man standing this year.
Next year I'll go. We both go, right?
This year was still truly groundbreaking, filled with historic success.
Yeah, it's truly awe-inspiring. I genuinely cannot wait till next year.
Well, next week, we're gonna make history again.
Last year, the U.S. defeated Japan and took home the trophy in our first international ninja competition. Now, the Japanese are coming back for redemption. And for the first time, a team of all-stars from Europe will be here to compete. It's a 3-way battle for global ninja dominance. USA versus the world. Well, that competition is going to be epic right here in Las Vegas. For Akbar, Gbaja-Biamila, and Jenn Brown, I'm Matt Iseman. We'll see you next week on American Ninja Warrior.
On an all-new Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Jason Segel drops by. NBC Tonight.